Hello, welcome to the Night Radian build process video. Here we've got all the parts that come in the box laid out on the table. Let's get started by installing the horizontal stabilizer. Slide the horizontal stabilizer, the decals up, control horn down, through the slot in the fuselage. Now we will secure the elevator with the 4 pieces of included tape found in the parts bag. Now that the elevator is secured with the 4 pieces of tape, we can now plug in the elevator's LED lights. Slides right into this socket on the tail. Now, let's connect the elevator clevis to the control horn. Slide down the rubber retainer so that the clevis can open. Once it's opened up, connect to the outermost hole on the control horn. And then slide the clevis retainer back up to secure. Now, let's cover the wing installation. We'll start by sliding the wing tube through the center hole in the fuselage. Now we can install the left and right wing over the tube in the fuselage. Before we push the wings all the way together, we need to tuck in our LED leads into the hole in the fuselage. This will allow us to plug it into the LED control board. You want to be careful when bringing the wings together to not pinch or crimp those LED wires. Once the wings are together, we can go in from the bottom of the fuselage and plug them in. To plug in the LEDs for the wings, we can open up this hatch on the bottom of the fuselage. There we see our 2 servos installed from the factory for the elevator and rudder. And we should be able to see the LED leads poking out that we pushed down into that crevice when we installed the wings. The wing LED plugs will plug right into the LED controller with all the others. Once they're secured, close the hatch. Now we'll attach the wings with wing screws. Now that we've got the Night Radian fully assembled, let's install the battery. A Spektrum 3-cell 1300 milliamp battery is a great choice. However, for maximum flight times, the 3-cell 2200 milliamp battery is recommended. To install, we'll remove the hatch and move all wiring out of the battery tray. The first time installing the 2200 Spektrum battery, we'll stretch the foam inside the battery compartment a bit. You will have to work in the battery and firmly press in. Spektrum Smart G2 batteries can fly the aircraft, but they are not ideal as they do not have a balance plug to power the LED lights. Because of this, the first generation Spektrum Smart battery is recommended for telemetry and LED operation. Now that the battery is installed, let's plug in the IC3 connectors and bind it to our transmitter. We hear those 3 tones, letting us know the ESC recognizes that we plugged in a 3-cell battery. Now if we hold down the button on the Spektrum receiver, it'll go into bind mode. The rapid flashing orange light indicates that the receiver is in bind mode. Now we'll bind it to this NX6 by holding down the bind button and powering on the radio. The light on the receiver has gone solid orange to indicate we're now bound to the aircraft. Connect the balance lead on the battery to the LED control board lead in the aircraft. This will power the LED lights. There is also an LED switch to turn it on and off, and an LED control board to change the lighting effects. Be sure to strap down the battery and tuck in the wires before putting the canopy back on. Thank you so much for watching. In our next video, we will discuss getting the model in the air and what to expect.